Struggling Arsenal played the match in the Middle East, but the centre-back looked out of his depth in the eyes of these Gooners. Arsenal's friendly match against Al-Nasr in Dubai on Tuesday was the perfect opportunity for some of the fringe players to give Unai Emery one or two things to think about ahead of the business end of the season. However, it looks like defender Shkodran Mustafi has actually done his chances more harm than good during the match. Mustafi is prone to a defensive error. The defender looked a bit foolish when he fell on the floor in the build-up to the Middle Eastern side taking a surprise lead. It was a lovely curling effort by Ronnie Fernandez, but Mustafi was sold by a pretty obvious dummy his opponent pulled before unleashing the shot. This is not the first time Mustafi has made mistakes this season, giving away a silly penalty against Crystal Palace in October, something that angered these Arsenal supporters. And Arsenal fans appear to have had enough of the Germany international as his error costs his team once again. FA slams, unacceptable, racist abuse of England players in Montenegro. English football must solve its own problem with racism, argues Darren Bent. Hudson Odoi could stay in England's senior team for good, says U21 boss. 13 PETA leader stars who have played every minute, including Liverpool and Man United aces. Montenegro manager claims he did not hear racist abuse in England. Game Al-Nasr vs Arsenal confirmed. Zeiss. Denis Suarez makes first start after loan switch. Scotland legend Ally McCoist admits he loves watching England play. I've never seen anything like it. Levy is redefining the way you watch football. Shearer blasts ridiculous decision to let Newcastle ace play on despite concussion. I fear Declan Rice could be made England's scapegoat, says Tony Cascarino. Gareth Southgate underlines need for education to tackle racism. Arsenal ready to steal Man United star on free transfer. Mustafi hasn't covered himself in glory against Al-Nasr. Dubai. Carl Jenkinson leveled the game just before the break before Alexander Lacazette put Arsenal in front on 51 minutes before Tyrese John Jules put the result beyond doubt, although a late penalty meant it ended 3-2. But this is almost insignificant in the eyes of these Gooners, who are so outraged with Mustafi's performance they've taken to Twitter to vent their concerns. They claim that 26-year-old, who was substituted at halftime for Laurent Koscielny, looked out of his depth against much weaker opposition than Arsenal are used to. Below you can see some of the best Mustafi tweets from these Arsenal fans. Mustafi struggling in our friendly match in Dubai? I expect nothing less. Nick Sparkles at Nicolascues, March 26, 2019 will throw a big party when Mustafi finally leaves. Gurji, at Gurjitovsky, March 26, 2019 Mustafi on his ass with his limbs flailing uncontrollably while the opposition scores? You don't say. Face with tears of joy, Yankee Gunner, at Yankee Gunner, March 26, 2019 just seen the goal, get in the bin Mustafi. You watch football. Shearer blasts ridiculous decision to let Newcastle ace play on despite concussion. I fear Declan Rice could be made England's scapegoat, says Tony Cascarino. Old gunner Saul Shaw, set to be appointed Man United manager this week. Man City, West Ham, Newcastle and Wolves to take part in Asia Trophy this summer. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy even against some team from Dubai. Mustafi is out of his depth. Maitland Miles, at Maitland Miles, March 26, 2019 It's been 15 minutes and we're 0-1 down to Al-Nasr. Mustafi has been exposed 6 times already. Get this guy out of my club. What a joke of a defender.